Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. Today is Tuesday, February the 4th, and today's review is going to be coming out of the Rivertown Brewing Company out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and it's actually a beer style that I generally do not pick up when I'm in a store looking for craft beer, and but I've seen it several times in a local liquor store here. I've passed it up several times, and went in there looking to see if they had anything new, and I saw this one. They didn't have any new IPAs or ales really, but I saw this one again and I thought, you know, what the hell. I typically do not get into porters very much, but you know, I read up on this one and it rates semi high. I wouldn't say really high, but it rates decently. And the description of this beer sounds amazing. Like I said, it comes out of the Rivertown Brewing Company out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and it is their Roebling Imperial Robust Porter. I checked it out on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer as well. Let's see. Rate Beer, Rate Beer gives it, for the actual beer, the company, it gives it an 87, which is pretty good. The style, they rate it pretty low. It's a 32 for the style. Overall Rate Beer score is a 3.40 out of 5 stars. So anyway, Beer Advocate, let's see what Beer Advocate, if I can get it to pull up. Beer Advocate gave it a score of, let's see, Beer Advocate gave it a score of 80, which is good. They didn't give it a fan scoring, but they gave it an actual Beer Advocate score of 80. Like I said, is a good rating. For the style American Porter, they rate it 7.80% ABV. Its availability is year-round, on bottle, on tap, or nitro tap. And the commercial description for this particular beer says it's brewed with imported sweet vanilla beans, cold-pressed espresso and coffee, and raw cane sugars, which I thought was pretty interesting. The Rate Beer description says, like a big chocolate espresso infused brownie. It says Roebling Porter packs a lot of flavor from the use of fresh organic Ugandan vanilla beans, organic Peruvian espresso coffee, and natural raw cane sugar. Excuse me. Like I said, 7.8% ABV, 35 IBUs. And they list it as an Imperial Strong Porter. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's open this thing up. Let's see what it looks like, guys. And I'm going to be pouring this into my typical tulip glass. Beer tends to look a lot better in a tulip glass than it does in your normal pint glass. So anyway, this thing pours pretty much like your run-of-the-mill porter. Very dark. A little bit of ruby red color in the light. I would say very I wouldn't say this beer is translucent. It's actually pretty dark. But it pours about a good, it poured about a full finger's worth of kind of caramel color, darkish caramel color head. It's dissipated semi-fast to about a half a finger. I would say semi-carbonation, not very good head retention. So anyway, let's go ahead and put a nose on it and see what it smells like. Okay, yeah, it smells like a regular porter, but it has more of a sweet, malty backbone on the nose. I'm getting the coffee, vanilla bean right up front, soon followed by a kind of dark espresso coffee. with a little bit of roasted chocolate malts. Pretty sweet tasting, actually, or sweet smelling, I should say. It's a little sweeter than your typical porter as far as on the smell. But yeah, vanilla bean right up front, soon followed by kind of a roasted espresso coffee, and then kind of a dark roasted chocolate on the backbone. Very, very delicious smelling, guys. Let's go ahead and let's take a drink of it and see what it tastes like. Not bad. Not bad at all for a porter. This is actually one of the better porters that I've ever had. It's almost got a Guinness Guinness on tap quality to it. Right up front, I'm getting the vanilla bean. It pretty much mocks the taste mocks the nose on this beer. Vanilla bean right up front, soon followed by coffee and kind of a dark roasted chocolate on the back end. It has just enough bittering. It's a little more bitter than typical porters, especially with it being a imperial porter. It has the imperial qualities. The last porter, I can't even remember what the last porter was that I had, but it didn't have the bitterness that this one does. It had the more of the coffee and chocolate, a little bit of oak. This one has a little oak in the taste, kind of like it's been aged in an oak barrel. But a lot of vanilla bean, a lot of coffee flavors, a lot of chocolate. And I can definitely taste the cane sugar. It's very sweet for a porter. I wouldn't really say that this is a robust. It's robust, but in a different kind of way. My first idea of robust, when I hear that term, is, thick and slap you in the face strong. This one is not like that. It's a very tame porter. It's kind of got a little bit of robust qualities to it, but mostly it's more of a sweeter porter with a little bit of that, like I said, the oak notes thrown in for good measure. Vanilla, chocolate, and coffee. I mean, you can't ask for that. A better flavor profile for a dark beer. But like I said, Rivertown Brewing Company out of Cincinnati, Ohio. This is their Roebling Imperial Robust Porter. If you see this one in stores, guys, pick it up. Especially if you're not very fond of porters like I am. I'm more of a pale ale, India pale ale, type guy. I like ales. Not really into the porters and stouts as much as a lot of my craft beer friends are. I know my friend Chris DeLoach is very big into porters and stouts, more so than I am. He likes porters, so I think he would probably enjoy this beer. So Chris, if you see the Rivertown Roebling Imperial Robust Porter, pick this one up, brother. It's great. I find it great anyway. I'm going to take one last chug, guys, and I'm going to go for the day. Hope everyone is having a great week. And as always, drink safe and responsibly. And cheers, guys.